Welcome back, everybody. So, first up, we have something brand new and exciting in the south of the island. But I'm going to have Chef Jacques tell you all about his new venture. Good morning, my beautiful people. I am joined here with Chef Jacques in one of his beautiful wine cellars down here at the Artisan Restaurant Bar Lounge. Now, how are you doing this morning, Mr. Jacques?
I'm very well, and you?
I am doing fantastic. Now, I'm sure not many people know exactly where we are right now because this is one of your newest ventures. So tell us all about how it came to be.
You know, it's a big history. We decide, my wife and I, Sophie and I, to invite our kids if they want to join us in the new adventure in St Lucia to start to implement something is totally new in St Lucia. And both kids, one in Mexico and the other one in Paris, say, you know what, because they enjoy the island before, and say, you know what, yes, we want to do it. Donc it's for that we did it.
So tell us a little bit more about that name, Artisan. Why that name?
But you know, artisan is something you do it with your hand. I come from the farm family, my parents, my grandparents, my parents from the side of my mother, everybody was in the farm. Donc everybody was working by hand, and I enjoy so much to learn to cook because I decide to don't be farmer because for a few reasons, the weather, the circumstances, and I prefer to manage my life. Sorry, and. At home, always it was smelling good food because my parents, my grandparents, they was always cooking for 20, 16 people, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Donc I was always in that smell in my nose and say, I love it and I need to do something similar. And this is why I decided to be a chef. And obviously, when you are a chef, I work in the best place in Paris. And everything is by hand. You know, you cook, you need to peel, you need to cut, you need to flamme, you need to wash, you need to, I will say, to embrace the life. Donc, everything is by hand. Donc, for that we say artisan is something we do with our hand. All the team is working hard. Local team, they understand. When you start, to be a chef, you look like your fingers look like a hook. And little by little, your finger starts to be relaxed, and they start to have the technique to peel, the technique to cut, the technique to poach, the technique to dress. And definitely the word artisan is everything is processing by hand.
Yes, that is a beautiful name for a beautiful location. Guys, let me tell you, this restaurant, Chef's Kiss, beautiful from head to toe. And I'm sure that your wife had a lot to play with the interior design. And am I right?
Yes, it's true because Sophie, she loves to design, she loves the decoration, and she take a while to find the chandelier, the chairs, the table, the cutlery, the glassware, the chinaware, and we wait and you design, and the people produce, they send samples, they send him back and go again, and we try to make sure whole decoration was matching with the menu.
Honestly, she did a good job. So shout out to you, Sophie. Now, tell us a little bit about the Artisan Restaurant. When did you officially open?
We still ongoing opening because you know like artisan mean everything's doing by hand. Donc we transform everything. We do our sauce, we do our stock, we do all our garnish, we do everything. Donc the people they have a lot of work. We need to train, we need to teach, we need to engage people. We need to make sure we give that passion to our team because you know when we cook, it's come from to the heart and to the passion, and the guests can see when they eat the plate, they feel. They have the character of the chef. They have this passion and the taste. On the taste, it take a while. Donc we still ongoing process. The restaurant is open for the last past 4 weeks, I will say. The full menu will be done in the next 15 days. And we will have the sushi chef, one of my friends, my student who worked for me in my previous work. He will join us in the next following few weeks. We will very excited also to have the sushi restaurant in the next following few weeks.
All right, so you see, guys, we have some amazing things coming up. So you have to stay updated with the Artisan Restaurant. Now, since we have spoken about the beautiful designs and the beautiful food, tell me, how has the feedback been since you have had that little soft opening?
But St. Lucia is an amazing island. I think it's still very wild. And when the guests, and especially I will say 95% of our customers are locals, when they have the experience to stay and come and discover the place, the word is, oh my God, it's amazing. I feel I am in Miami, New York, or in one of the best places in the world. This is what it is. When you see in the eyes of our guests the wet thing and the enjoying stuff, we bring a dream. And I think that is the experience, is our small, honest part. We want to bring our small part of the successful of St. Lucia. We try to do our best. And I think we bring something different. And obviously that restaurant is for locals, is for everybody. Obviously we will be very happy if we have some tourists coming. We will have, I'm sure. But is to bring St. Lucia. St. Lucia can do it. St. Lucia can have the first world restaurant and wine cellar and service in St. Lucia. I'm thinking in the next few years we will have other people following us and bring St. Lucia on the top of the high-end destination in the world.
I completely agree with that. Now, St. Lucians, y'all need to support, because if you're not supporting, how do you want to enjoy some beautiful things? You need to support our people. Now, since you're talking about supporting, what are your goals for this whole restaurant?
Obviously our goal is to make sure we will have all the team full completion on the next following 4 weeks. We will have around between 45, 55 employees, I'm sure. And this is the first step of expansion. Our next step, I'm sure, my son and my daughter, they work from the hotellerie business. And it's true, our guests coming from the south, but we also have a lot of people coming from Castries, Ronne-Bay, and they always enjoy it, but they say, we need to go drive back, and why you don't have hotel? Why you don't build room on the roof? Donc, we are honestly working in one place, close to on the beach, to set up a smoke boutique Relais Chateau hotels in St. Lucia.
Guys, you heard it here first, folks. On DBS, you heard what Chef Jacques just said. So I'm very excited to look forward to that. So guys, I hope you are staying tuned, so you are looking forward to that as well. Now, Chef Jacques, tell them how they can stay updated with all your latest things when it comes to the Artisan Restaurant.
But we will engage our clients. We will organize some few events. We will have the Fashion Week coming, and it will be next week, Saturday. We have the Fashion Day with all for the ladies. We have something very nice coming, and I'm sure you will supporting us. We will doing on every month wine tasting dinner. We will doing also something new. I'm sure nobody talked to you about that. We will doing La Truffe à Jacques, meaning something with a noise, with a truffle. And we will organize a special dinner with around the truffle in St. Lucia with a local produce. And we will add the high-end condiment like the black truffle on it to make sure we have the exclusive people from St. Lucia and tourists who can enjoy it in one of the best destinations in St. Lucia.
I'm sure you guys out there have never heard of the black truffle, or you don't think that you in your little country can taste such exquisiteness. But we are looking past that. We are not part of this little country. We are part of something big. St. Lucia is amazing. St. Lucia is beautiful. And St. Lucia deserves everything that every other country has. And having a little restaurant like yours, Artisan, that shows us exactly what we are missing, guys, there's no other thing I have to say. You need to just find yourself right here and check it out. The food is amazing, amazing, amazing. I got the special opportunity to taste some, and let me tell you, the best. That's, you know, when food makes you speechless, that's just to show you how amazing the food is. It's delicious, it's soft, it's 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. So guys, ensure you come down here and try it out for yourself. Now, Chef Jack, I want to say thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to be here. Thank you for talking to us, and thank you for encouraging our Lucians to try something new and reach for the stars. Be better than what we are, what we think. You understand? A lot of people, we settle for the bare minimum, and we need to raise that bar. And you have done just that. You have raised that bar, and I'm sure every other restaurant who is seeing this, every other person who might think they deserve nothing, they will see this and they will know that me as a small St. Lucian, I deserve the world. And I want to thank you for that. So again, thank you.
You most welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you to St. Lucia. Thank you. St. Lucia gave me a lot, and I will make sure I will give them back. And my family, my wife, my kids, we will organize some charity dinner as soon as possible. We have some few projects for the fire departments and also for the security department. We will organize some few events like we did when I was in my other place before for school. You know what? The life is simple. When we have our guests, we try to make them pleased, and when we see the sunshine on the eyes, is because we did a good job. And thank you to all my team. Thank you to all the Lucians. Thank you, St. Lucia, to give us the opportunity to stay in St. Lucia and to have that opportunity to open Artisan and Faye Gastronomie in St. Lucia. Thank you very much to come to see us.
You're welcome. And guys, once you give, it will always come back to you. And with that being said, I want to thank you again one more time, Chef Jack, for joining us today. And guys, I'll see you in just a little bit.